I really hate the feeling of dissociation, and it's hitting me so hard right now. I struggle with DPDR, depersonalization / derealization. Really probably started in my childhood, but it really ramped up when I was 21. And I think being such a stoner really exacerbated my tendency to dissociate. And when I'm in this sort of state, I talk kind of odd like I am now. Can't really shout. I have a horrible cotton mouth. Everything feels slower around me, but my heartbeat feels fast, even if it's tremendously slow. It makes me anxious to even be alive and be breathing when this hits. When I was struggling with these DPDR episodes when I was 21, I would go to sleep to try to sleep it off, and that works pretty well. I might nap right after this so I don't have to be awake and deal with the horrible disconnected feeling. It was hard during my senior year of college. I tried to read from my textbooks or read an online article for my class, and sometimes the words would literally be moving and swaying like this, like I was on like a hallucinogenic drug or something. Sometimes the words would shake and I just couldn't pay attention like that. I really hate dealing with DPDR. I get overwhelmed by things, and then I feel like my body or my mind switches up on me, and then I'm made to feel like a total sloth. And I hate this feeling. It's even more frustrating than having dysthymia, long-term depression. Like, this is worse. I've had this when I had my first job. There was a handful of times that I had one of these episodes and I still had to be around people and serve customers, and that was just always the worst. It made me feel even more anxious to be seen and to have to talk to people. And one weird thing, I don't know if people mention this, but it's like my facial, like my skin literally feels different. I feel like I'm heavily sedated, like I took something, like I don't know why my lip is like itchy and red there. I don't know what that is. But like I get itchier than normal, and like my hair, I feel like even going like this in my hair feels like wrong, and it feels disgusting. And I literally hate DPDR episodes, even though God has really blessed me and they've been so infrequent. And meanwhile, when I was 21, they used to be every day. I wasn't a Christian back then. I was an ex-Christian. I hate feeling so out of place. I hate not feeling connected to my body or my mind. Feels like I'm forced to feel high, like I smoked. And meanwhile, this June it'll be 2 years weed-free, which is pretty crazy. It's cool, but it's crazy. I'm trying not to beat myself up as much on my looks anymore, even though there's been some rude people who try to do that to me on here. Of course I want to look pretty, and some days I do look good and cute and pretty, beautiful, but I don't see why that really matters in the long run. If we're blessed enough, we'll live a longer life and we'll naturally age. I mean, aging is just a part of life. And I'm trying not to care about my looks as much anymore. I just want to get to heaven. That's what matters. I have such bad cotton mouth that I might as well just stop filming now. I wish I never experienced DPDR. It's way worse than having anxiety and depression together. I feel like I'm a robot. And that a factory reset happened to me. I forgot to mention that when I'm like this, the corners of the walls, when I look at them, they're shaking, they're static, they're moving. That happened to me a lot senior year of college, and it made writing notes during class really difficult. Made it very difficult to talk to people when I'm like this because I can't even speak in my regular tone. I have to be like quiet. If I could remove just one mental affliction from myself, it would be the dissociation, DPDR. Because it's absolutely hell when it comes. I literally feel drugged out of my effing mind. It feels weird to even like touch my eyelashes, touch my face. Like I legit feel stoned and drugged, and I'm not. Maybe I look calm on the surface, but it's like total panic inside when this happens. I used to cry during it because I felt so frustrated, and I want to cry and scream now, but like I've become really numb to a lot of my emotions, and maybe a big part of that is finally taking another antidepressant after I gave up on them in my late teens. I'm on Lexapro. I hate this feeling. It's one of the worst feelings. I wish I felt in my body, in my mind. I wish I didn't feel like I was in this drugged haze. And I'm not. I didn't take anything. I didn't do anything. Apparently, our bodies or our minds dissociate in order to try to protect ourselves. I guess it's good. My mind wants to protect itself, but it really harms me mentally. It sucks because the only way to get rid of it is to sleep it off. Otherwise, I just have to sit here and try not to completely panic. You can tell, like, I look out of it. I can't speak the way I normally do. I try to be thankful for my life, But really, the thought of living with Jesus forever is all that keeps me going. That hope. Because I absolutely hate derealization, depersonalization. I hate it. It is hands down by far the worst mental affliction that I have dealt with. I wish I felt real. I wish reality felt real. Maybe this video will comfort people also struggling with it. I think I have to just try to sleep it off. Because this has been pretty hard to film. But it felt necessary. People don't talk about DPDR enough. Bye for now.